Hey guys, it's Robyn, your independent Scentsy consultant. Welcome back and welcome if you're new. Today I've got a little mini haul. This is kind of like the very first mini fall haul that I'm getting. So I have got Scentsy family reunion giveaways on the way. My harvest bars and my testers of all the new scents are coming. But what I do have right now is the Gourdy Goodness wax collection. So this is Gourdy Goodness, gourd as in like a squash with a U. And so this is a pumpkin themed scented wax collection. This collection is currently in early access, which means only consultants can get it right now. It will be coming out for everybody on August 12th. So mark your calendars for August 12th. These bars will be available then. They come in this little organza orange bag in like a pumpkin themed setup here. When this video goes up, it's going to be tomorrow morning. It's going to be the 31st of July, the very last day. So if you do want to have things like early access to fall holiday collections and that sort of thing, we do have a $20 US, $26 Canadian join promotion on. Very last call for that. This is the last day. And if you're like me, I joined on the very last day of a join promotion. So hop in if that's what you want to do. But otherwise, August 12th, these are available for everybody. I have sniffed these already, and I have some cold thoughts. I have one in my warmers right now. I will save warm reviews until I have warmed them all and can do a separate video. But what I do have today are cold sniffs. So I was very eager to get my hands on this collection. It's supposed to be inspired by Pumpkin Roll, which is a Scentsy fall winter catalog scent that we've had for years and years. So Pumpkin Roll, you do get a bar of this in the bundle. So it's 5 bars. It is $25 US for the pack of 5. It is $33 Canadian, and again, that's August 12th. We do not have information yet on the workstation article to let us know whether these will be available for bundle and save or not. I would think they probably will be. I would expect they'll be eligible for bundle and save, but they'll definitely be available in that 5-pack bundle, and I would expect through Scentsy Club as well if you only want individual bars. Before we jump into cold sniffs, I did want to do a quick little, since we're heading into August now, a quick little amendment to my last video where they had done a consultant article on the workstation about the upcoming sale month. So every August and February, Scentsy does a transition month, which is where pretty much everything is 10% off. That's from the catalog. So this one, they had posted an article and it was just kind of worded funny. It was worded something along the lines of everything that's not returning will be 10% off. So I took that to mean everything that's not returning will be 10% off and the other things will not be. They've posted another article since then, and it's pretty clear about what is and is not included in that 10% off sale starting August 1st. So starting August 1st, we will have 10% off month again, and it will be very much the same as previous years. So it will not just be the items that are leaving and not coming back, it will be everything that's usually 10% off. So all catalog items, excluding, here are the exclusions: Whiff Box, the charitable cause products, like the charitable cause warmer right now, the licensed products, so any of your Disney stuff, any of your non-Scentsy branded items are not included. So Minions, Lord of the Rings, that sort of thing. And the other item that's not included is Perfect Scentsy bundles. So Perfect Scentsy bundles are the ones that come with 1 or 2 warmers and bars. Those you cannot double dip on. Those are already discounted because they're a bundle, and so you can't double dip and get the 10% off as well. Everything else, warmers, wax, room sprays, fragrance flowers, whatever's in the catalog is 10% off. So this is a great time to get things like your light bulbs that you're going to use all the time anyways, but they never ever go on sale. Light bulbs, your warmer stands. We have a beautiful birchwood warmer stand. We also have a copper colored one. Both are beautiful and they're really handy to have to add like a depth or a height element to some of your warmers. Really handy, especially as we go into the fall months. Those never ever go on sale, so 10% off on those is great. And if you've had your eye on a catalog warmer for a while, they typically don't go on sale either until they come out of the catalog entirely. So if you have your eye on a catalog warmer like Shining Light or Polar Panorama or any of those catalog warmers, this is the time. So August 1st, 10% off month. I just wanted to clarify because I did kind of mention in my last video that it may look different this year, and it seems like that is not the case. So it does seem that it's following the same protocols as it always has. So that is great news. So happy August, happy transition month tomorrow. Okay, finally. So Pumpkin Roll. This is a catalog bar, and the notes on this one are creamy pumpkin pie filling surrounded with yellow cake, pecans, butter, and spice. And for the purposes of this video, I'm going to say pecans a lot. Just FYI. That's how I say it. I know some people say pecans. I don't say it that way. I don't know. This is one of the best bars. This, oh, it's so good. So you get more pumpkin on the top, and on the bottom, you get that yellow cake and this like gooey brown sugar, rich, lovely scent. It is sweet, it is bakery, it's ooey gooey wonderfulness. It is so sweet. It's like frosting pumpkin spice cupcake. Like, it's so good. This one is wonderful. Performance on this one can be hit or miss. It does do better aged, and this is a very fresh bar. But this one aged a little bit, does really well. About a medium strength in an open layout for my home. I've heard mixed reviews on performance with pumpkin roll, but in my home it's about an average strength generally. So there is pumpkin roll, one of my absolute favorites. I club this every spring in case it doesn't come back, because this is one of my absolute favorites. So pumpkin roll, this one is great on its own. It's also really, really good mixed with pumpkin cinnamon swirl, which will also be coming to the fall winter catalog again as well. So I like those two mixed together as well. And I do think, just based on cold sniffs, I think most of the bars in this collection would mix very well with pumpkin roll in the same warmer or in alternating spaces. So we're gonna start here with Berry Good Pumpkin. This is a kind of muted berry toned wax. The back is, the bar itself is burgundy. The label is kind of like a muted light berry tone. It's very pretty. The notes on this one are prize winning pumpkin infused with sun ripened berries and autumn spices. So pumpkin, berries, spices. What I get from this is mostly berry. I don't know that I'd be able to tell you there was pumpkin in here just based on cold sniff. I'm getting berry with a very, very soft, gentle spice. It's not super hard spice. It's maybe like a gentle, soft, like cinnamon type mix, but it's not spicy. It's a very soft, gentle spice. It's mostly a very nice fall berry scent. It's really, really lovely. The type of berry I'm smelling, I went back and forth on this. On cold, what I'm getting is, I think, raspberry, like a raspberry pie filling. So I think like baked raspberries and a bit of like cranberry or some kind of like verging on winterberry. It is a tart berry. I'm not getting like syrupy strawberry or anything like that. I'm not sure that I'm getting strawberry at all. I'm getting like raspberry, cranberry, somewhere in there, like a more tart type berry. It's really nice. And the spice here again is just kind of like a, it doesn't really read as spice when you smell it. What it reads as is a fall berry. So just a gently ever so spicy berry pie is what I'm getting. It's really nice. There is a bakery tone here to my nose. I wouldn't say it's like crust or anything like that, but I am getting like a slight bakery note. It's really nice. I was kind of worried this might be similar to something like Fairy Tale Pumpkin. I know many people love that one. That one was like blueberry pumpkin, and it was just a little odd to my nose. I didn't care for Fairy Tale Pumpkin very much, but I really like Berry Good Pumpkin on cold at least. So this one is a thumbs up on cold. I'm a fan. It smells like a good solid medium on cold. It smells like it's going to be a good one. So Berry Good Pumpkin. And that is one thing to keep in mind here too, is that these are cold sniffs. These opinions will change on warm. The next one we have here is Pumpkin Sticky Bun. This is the one I was probably the most excited for, just based on reading the notes. And then on cold sniff, this was actually my least favorite of the bundle. It's still good, it's just not my favorite of the bundle. So this one is, so Pumpkin Sticky Bun is savor a bite of rich pumpkin and pecan drizzled with coconut cream. So pumpkin, pecan, coconut cream. The coconut cream here kind of threw me for a fall collection. However, what I do like is that this is a August collection. It's launching in mid-August, and we have a coconut bakery and we have a berry bakery, which are kind of nice fall transition scents. We have a berry fall type scent and we have a pumpkin coconut type scent. Both of those are nice fall transition bakeries. So it's Pumpkin Sticky Bun. The thing that you smell first when you open this bar is that coconut cream note. And I have to say, I get less of that on the bottom. It is more sticky bun on the bottom and more coconut on top. When I first put my nose in this, I was kind of disappointed because it reminded me a lot of the coconut cream note that was in the Friends bar. And the Friends bar, which is returning this fall, was not my favorite. I did not care for the Friends bar at all. It was a coffee and coconut cream bar, and I did not like that bar. So when I first smelled this coconut in here, that reminded me so much of that coconut. I was not happy. But I have this in my warmers right now, and it's too soon to give a full warm review. It's only been about an hour and a half, but it's nice. The coconut smoothed out nicely on warm. It's fine now. So what this kind of reminds me of is, if you remember Frosted Cinnamon Roll from last fall, that was a September scent of the month last year. Frosted Cinnamon Roll. If you took the cinnamon out of that and then added the coconut cream note from Friends, this is what you would end up with. So it's kind of the same base as something like Frosted Cinnamon Roll. So you have that kind of sticky brown sugar base. It's like sticky, gooey gourmand bakery with this coconut cream note. So that is kind of what I'm getting on cold. Like I said, on warm, it did kind of round out and balance itself quite nicely. So the coconut did take quite a back seat. It's a nice saturated gooey bakery scent, and it's quite pleasant that way. I am getting like a doughy bakery brown sugar type scent. It's very pleasant. I'm getting a little pumpkin, but not too much. And I can't say that I'm picking up any pecan specifically. I don't get a whole lot of pecan here on cold or warm so far. Next up here, we have Hollow Harvest. This is the dark brown, kind of chocolate brown one of the bunch. This is smoked embers and vanilla beans flicker inside a hand-carved pumpkin. So smoked embers, vanilla bean, pumpkin. Now when they said hand-carved pumpkin, I was like, is it gonna be pumpkin guts? I hope it's not pumpkin guts, and it's not pumpkin guts. None of that here. This is beautiful. If you like woodsy scents, and if you like a nice, deep, rich, non-foodie vanilla, this is really good. What this reminds me of, like what first came to mind when I put my nose in it, was Ghostly Greetings' more approachable sister. Ghostly Greetings was a very woodsy, earthy, deep, complex, mysterious type bar. Not everyone liked it. It was kind of a love it or hate it scent. This one has some of that. It's got that deep, earthy woodsiness to it. Very rich. But this one has some smoothness that Ghostly Greetings does not have. This has quite a dose of vanilla to it. To my nose, this reads as like vanilla bourbon or some kind of very smooth vanilla oak. But I'm getting like deep woodsy notes and a very beautiful creamy smooth vanilla. Not bakery, but sweet and smooth. It's so pretty. And this one I think is gonna age so beautifully. If I had to guess, if you put this away for a year and bring it back out, it's gonna be good. This one's gonna be a club bar for me, I think. Smells like about a light medium to medium on cold. This is gorgeous. I could see this one being quite versatile too, where the other ones to me smell like bars that you would probably melt in an open layout. This one I think you could pass in a bedroom. I think it would be fine in a bedroom. It's beautiful. So yeah. So smoked embers, it is woodsy. I think if you're afraid of like smoky notes, I don't think you're gonna have a problem here. I don't really get smoke. It's not like around the campfire or anything like that. I can't say I'm getting anything hot or smoky. It's also not spicy, and sometimes ember notes can be like cinnamon heavy. There's no spice here really. It's a woodsy, like woodsy vanilla is what I'm getting. Vanilla bean, 100%. Pumpkin? Like, am I getting pumpkin here? Like, yeah, I am, but it's like a vanilla pumpkin. It's just pretty. Like this one, what did I write in my little notes when I did my first sniffs here? I did, it smells like Ghostly Greetings on top and a little bit like vanilla oud on the bottom. Careful with that. I'm not gonna say it's like vanilla oud or like a sibling to vanilla oud, but that's kind of the mood of the bar. Kind of like Ghostly Greetings and vanilla oud mixed. Will age great. Yeah, I think this will age fantastically. So Hollow Harvest, this one is possibly my favorite of the bunch. Really love that one. That one is very unexpected for what the notes were. So the last one here is Spiced and Spirited. This is the kind of like caramely brown one. This one is Delight in Hearty Pumpkin, Brown Sugar, and a splash of smooth bourbon. So pumpkin, brown sugar, and bourbon. So this one again sounds kind of like a bakery bar. This one to me though, like I was shocked that this one does not have pecans in it because I smell pecans. I smell pecans, like straight up 100%. It's what first comes to mind when I smell this bar is hot buttered rum and pecans. This is a bakery bar. I definitely get brown sugar. The brown sugar here is leaning just slightly mapley, not overly so, and I tend to be sensitive to maple. It's leaning a little bit mapley. What this kind of reminds me of is Cozy Kitchen. If you liked Cozy Kitchen, I think you're gonna love this. If you didn't like Cozy Kitchen, like I was not personally a fan of Cozy Kitchen, I think I'm still gonna like this. This is really nice. So what I'm smelling is, again, mostly brown sugar and like a nutty note. I'm getting like something like pecan. Pumpkin, not so much at all. And bourbon, like, yeah, there's bourbon, but I think maybe that's what my nose is reading as pecan. I don't know. Spiced and spirited. Really like it. I think if you're a bakery fan or were a fan of Cozy Kitchen, this will be a winner. This one is a very like warm, kind of, not really, it's on the heavier side of bakery. I would say it is more of a cold weather bakery scent. So I think they've done a nice mix here, because I feel like spiced and spirited will take you right through the holidays even. This will be like a from August to February type bar. This can be warmed any time of the cold months. Hollow Harvest feels kind of Halloween-y. This one is leaning mid-fall, peak fall. Really pretty, like really nice. This one I think also has endless mixing potential. I think this will be beautiful with so many different things. Pumpkin Sticky Bun. This one, to my nose, smells like a early fall, late summer type bar. Yeah. I think if I had to pick, I would prefer to warm something like Coconut Pumpkin Pie. I warmed that here last weekend. And I always forget how much I really like Coconut Pumpkin Pie, because it's such a odd bar on cold, but it really blooms in the warmer. And this one is kind of odd on cold too, and it did get better in the warmer, but I think I still prefer Coconut Pumpkin Pie. It's just a bit more complex and a bit more true to pumpkin pie. This is very, very sweet, very bakery, and has that kind of almost verging on plasticky coconut to it. The plasticky coconut does taper down on warm, but I would prefer the coconut not be there at all, if I was honest. Very good pumpkin, really like it on cold. This is very solid. I love it. If you're a berry fan, this is gonna be a winner. This is a beautiful fall berry, really like that. And then pumpkin roll, you cannot go wrong. This one is just, this is the best of them. This is such a good one. Oh my gosh. This one I really want to mix. Pumpkin roll and Hollow Harvest. I think these two need to mix. This one is, yeah. That would be good. Okay. So that is the 5. So I think if I had to rank them on cold, and this is just kind of fun to do because it always changes on warm. If I had to rank them on cold, I'm going pumpkin roll first place. Hollow Harvest, second place. Very Good Pumpkin, third place. Spiced and Spirited, fourth place. And Pumpkin Sticky Bun, 5th place. So there we go, 1st to 5th. That is my cold ranking. And again, that will probably change on warm, but honestly, there's not a bad bar in this bunch. I think if these perform well in the warmers and are as good as I think they're gonna be, these will probably be mostly club bars. Pumpkin roll, I always club at the end of the season anyways. Hollow Harvest, love. Very Good Pumpkin, really like, probably a club bar for me because I did take Buckleberry out of my club, which was kind of like my fall gently spiced berry, and I'm running low on it. So this one I kind of hope replaces that. And I think my friend Liz said she thought this one reminded her of Buckleberry as well, at least on cold. I don't think she found that on warm, but I really like this, like really like that. So there's that one. Spiced and Spirited, reminds me of Cozy Kitchen. Just kind of like this like mapley brown sugary nutty bakery type scent, very winter appropriate. And then Pumpkin Sticky Bun, which I am enjoying much better than I kind of expected to. Yeah, this one's growing on me. This one could potentially be a club or even itself. So there's the 5. I will get to warming those, and you will see a warm review, either a separate warm review of just this collection, or it will be in one of my What I've Been Warming videos, and it will be titled What I've Been Warming, featuring the Gourdy Goodness collection. or something like that. So that is what I've got for today. Like I said, I do hope that my Scentsy family reunion giveaways get here sometime in the next week or so. Hopefully that happens, because then I can do my first sniffs of the 10 new scents and of the Harvest Collection bars, which I have not gotten my hands on yet. So hope that was helpful, and I would love to know if you have smelled the Gourdy Goodness bars yourself. Let us know in the comments below what your favorites were and what you think of them. And if you haven't smelled these yet, I would love to know in the comments below whether you're excited about these and which ones you're most looking forward to. Other than that, hope you guys are having a great week. I will talk to you in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.